Hello, I hope everybody watching has had a good Easter weekend with your friends and your family, and you've managed to enjoy a feast and a celebration or whatever kind of festivities you did, either religiously or agnostically or atheistically, in whatever context. And for those who weren't able to enjoy a happy Easter weekend with their friends and their family and their loved ones, I hope that the good bits were as good as they could have been and the bad bits weren't as bad as they might have been. I'm going to make this a kind of short video if possible, and it's just regarding a prosecution that I was subject to. When I was sectioned in January 2023 from Costa Coffee in Bristol, Broadmead, I was taken to a PICU, that's a psychiatric intensive care unit, called Tyler Ward, run by Signet, which was in Blackheath in London. I was there for a few months until I was taken to Signet Colchester. During the time I was at Tyler Ward, I put some tweets on the internet which I was acting in defence of Lily Rose Beatrice Allen, the singer, at the time, so I thought. But by my own admission, some of the content of the tweets that I put onto the app and published into the public domain weren't consistent with reality or didn't represent accurately the truth of the situation. However, I do still stand by some of the assertions that were made and feel that these are well supported by a concurrent and corroborative fact-based narrative, which I'm intending on potentially making a small presentation on, in order that the abuse and ongoing humiliation of Lily can be put to a stop, and the people who are responsible for these crimes can be brought to justice. However, I've got to be very careful, because I don't want to cause alarm, harassment or distress. I don't want to say anything which is my opinion and present that as the truth, and I don't want to have my phones confiscated again, like I did at Signet Blackheath. So there's a couple of things I wanted to show you. Here's a statement which I got AI to write to me. It comes with the caveat that it's not going to protect me against allegations of harassment, and if I'm really brutally honest, what I feel is that the allegations I made were substantiated and valid and did reflect the truth proportionately to a certain percentile, although some of them may have been inaccurate and some of them may have not been concurrent with the factual narrative of events, and so therefore were overly highlighted and ostracised and capitalised upon to defame 100% of what I was saying, whilst about 80% of what I was saying was true and related to a factual narrative of quite serious crime. This is a statement regarding the intent of this presentation. I haven't made a presentation, nor am I 100% sure that I'm going to, but it's Lily's birthday in a few weeks and I think I'd like to. The statement says that the information presented herein concerns matters of grave importance relating to the well-being and rights of Lily Rose Beatrice Allen. The purpose of this presentation is solely to bring to light evidence concerning the alleged ongoing abuse and humiliation of Lily, with the sincere and deeply held intention of ensuring her protection and preserving her dignity. It is unequivocally stated that there is no intention whatsoever to harass, alarm or distress Lily Rose Beatrice Allen. The aim is not to intrude upon her privacy or to act in any manner contrary to her genuine best interests. Rather, this presentation is motivated by a profound concern for her safety and a belief that the evidence shared is crucial for the pursuit of justice against those who may have harmed her. This presentation is made with the firm conviction that transparency and the exposure of alleged criminal acts are essential for safeguarding vulnerable individuals and upholding their fundamental human rights. It is hoped that by presenting this information in a clear and factual manner, it it will contribute to a greater understanding of the alleged abuses and facilitate appropriate action to protect Lilly and prevent future harm. The presenter is acting in what's believed to be a true defence of Lilly Rose Beatrice Allen, driven by a commitment to her well-being and a pursuit of accountability for any alleged wrongdoing. There's my name. I did have an ongoing email thread with a police officer who got in touch with me in 2024. He phoned me up while I was at the barber in Kingswood, and we chatted for about half an hour, 40 minutes. He sent me an email on the 1st of March that said, "Good afternoon, Brodie. Thank you for speaking with me earlier. As discussed, I'm the current officer in charge of the referenced investigation. Once I have some further clarity, I will let you know the next steps. Regards, Alex." I went on to say in December of 2024, when I was in this hospital, I said, "Hello, I'm writing for an update on the status of my case, having recently received a notification from DWP stating that a court fine had been filed and was to be deducted from my universal credit payments. I've received no contact or correspondence regarding prosecution by my half-sister Lilly Rose Beatrice Allen for alleged harassment. I've tried to call and text you this morning, but the call went to voicemail and I've just received the notification attached. I look forward to hearing from you regarding this matter. I'm currently detained at Signet Q Stokes Hayward Ward under Section 3 of the Mental Health Act, but believe I possess capacity to make a statement under caution if required. Equally, I would welcome a visit in person if this is feasible. I've CC'd in the manager of Hayward Ward, Sophie, in order that she's able to facilitate any meetings held at Signet Q Stoke in the future." So I got an RMS message notification that said PC Alex Bissett may be offline, and I'd sent him a text as well which said it had been not delivered yet, as you can see there. He got back to me on the 10th of December 2024, said, "Good afternoon, Brodie. Following our conversation some time ago, the investigation into harassment has been closed. This has been communicated to your solicitor, which I hope was passed on. Given the above, I do not know what the court fine was for. It was not in relation to this investigation. I would recommend contacting DWP or court directly. I appreciate a request regarding a visit, as the investigation is now closed and I'm a Metropolitan Police officer. That isn't going to be possible. I would recommend you make a report to Avon and Somerset Police, your local force, if there's anything else you'd like to report or discuss. I'm happy to link in with any Southwest officer if you wanted that. Otherwise, I wish you very best in the coming new year." So I